Hi guys, welcome to a brand new playthrough of Uboat. It's a game that I've been playing for quite a while. Really enjoy it. It's very atmospheric. Um, it's very difficult as well, and I'm not by no means an expert at it. I don't do all my manual computing of torpedo paths and stuff, but you can do that, and that's a great thing. I've had a go. Been varying degrees of success, shall we say, on that. So on this playthrough, I just thought we'll just head out, have some fun with it, and see where we go with it. So the first thing we want to do is actually fill up with equipment that we need. The ever helpful Hans Fisher here will let us see what we can have. We want to have food, and I always find it's good to stock up on sort of the same bits. You need to take fresh stuff. I have seen that you can have adverse effects if you don't take like fruit and vegetables, but I'm not sure how in depth it is. We'll find out. Ammunition. Need to take yeah, I'd like to take some, say 15 more armour piercing. Flat gun, that should be fine. I don't intend to get into fights with planes, but can't always be helped. So you've got these T1, T2 torpedoes. I say you got T2. We've got them in the storage on the U-boat, but don't have any available, so we need to unlock that maybe. Items, there's various items in here. You've got breathing apparatus, so if a compartment gets flooded you can lock it off and send in an engineer to fix it, but obviously he's going to need a rebreather, a breathing apparatus to breathe in there. You can get diving suits to dive for. Once you've sunk a ship, you can dive and get items in there, but it all costs money, I assume, and you acquire that through successful missions and stuff. So what I've done is I've bought what was it? Some food, some more ammunition for the deck gun, the 88mm, which is beautiful, just there at the front. And torpedo, that's going to take 3 days to load. So what we can do is click on that, and it will take us through to it. Okay, so we're all loaded up and ready to go. However, we haven't got a mission. So what I can do is speak to Klaus Schmidt, and I can ask him for a mission. So there's a new offensive called the Black Pit. That looks like I'm just going to explain it here. Allies adapted to some of our tactics in Battle of the Atlantic. I didn't read that. Cargo ships headed out of Britain over travel heavily armed convoys. Basically, there was a section in the Atlantic, right in the middle, where the aircraft from the British Isles couldn't reach because it's out of range, and the aircraft from sort of Canada and the US couldn't reach because it was out of range. So you had this small slither of sea where U-boats could operate with impunity, and it must have been terrifying going through that, knowing that you had no aircraft support, no radar or anything. So these are all campaigns that are doable, so you can also have a look at these. I think when you do stuff, it contributes to these missions. So in this mission we've got to sink enemy trade ships with a total gross registered tonnage of 7,000 tons. Attack Scapa Flow, weather station on Bear Island, Enigma recovery. I think for the first one we're going to go on what it's calling a low difficulty patrol. It's only low difficulty because the tonnage that you need to sink is low. This gives me some anxiety attacking here off the east coast of Scotland, because you have naval bases that are Scapa Flow. You have here is that RAF Dundee? Yep. So there's going to be aircraft around there, and we're expected to patrol in that area. So while it says it's low difficulty, it may turn out to be not so. But we're going to accept that. We've kitted up. We've got all the stuff. We can have a look at recruitment for new members, but we've got everyone we need. So we've got the captain, which will be us, if you like. Graf here with his pipe. We've got Bender, who is a mechanic. Weber, who's an officer. We've got a radio operator called Klug. Is that? I'm going to say Klug. And Ganj, Umlaut, not German. It's, yeah, him. So what we can do now is we know where we're going. This is the lovely map that we have. We've got to patrol this area, so we've got to travel 2,000 kilometres in this area. So, I mean, what you would usually do is a zigzag pattern. That's how you would find ships. And we are starting down here. So we're going to head out, head to here, and then patrol this for 2,000 kilometres. And hopefully we'll have an encounter. And hopefully we won't encounter too many destroyers or aircraft. But we're going to head out. So Graf is going to give the order. Let's map out where we're going to go. So you can zoom right in this. It's lovely. Going to head out here. It was uneventful, and we have ended up just off the east coast of Scotland. We have received a message from a BDU. We received that as we finished our patrol sector, so we're just going to receive that transmission. So Horst Klug is, I suppose, he's decoding the message. We'll just speed up time. Okay, we've been given a message. We have information that crucial technology has been loaded on to the freighter Empire Ranger. It must be sunk at all costs. It gives us a location there. Okay, that's literally on the other side of the UK. It is a large group. No. Okay, I'm thinking that this is the quickest way. Have we got the fuel? Oh my god. Now if I just pan it out to there, because I assume that they're going to be going through the Celtic Sea out into the Atlantic, but just in case they might be heading up here, they might be heading to the Hebrides or something, or even Russia. So, okay. Let's get moving on that. It looks like they're heading south at the moment, so I suspect out into the Atlantic. The question is, can we catch them? So I'm going to speed up time here. I'll jump back in if anything eventful happens or when we catch them. Right, guys, we're jumping back in here because we have just had an aircraft sighting. It's a British aircraft. It's unknown. It's more likely to be a sub-hunter. So what I am going to do is get Weber up onto the flak gun. So Weber will be making his way. Up to the flak gun. Let's report that we've spotted an aircraft. All helps with the intelligence. And it is coming back. So it's behind us. I can't see it as yet. Let's zoom in and have a look at it. Oh, and it's being fired up. Here it is. It's diving on us. It is diving on us. It's coming in. So what we're going to do now is just try and adjust our course to see if we can dodge out of the way of anything that it's going to drop. We might have left that too late. He might be missing and we're flying into it. Has he dropped anything? He has. Yep, let's steer to the left. It's a good job we didn't continue to the right. Okay, literally dodged a bullet there. So I've got him on that gun. I mean, we are hitting it. It's taking damage. I apologise for this being so dark, but it is night. Oh, there was another good hit on it. So this is a Sunderland aircraft, which is a British, I suppose, would it be a medium or light bomber? You can see that it's kitted out with radar on the back. So its whole purpose is to use find subs and destroy them, and we are in trouble here. Wow, we have been lucky. I mean, we do have the option of diving. But I kind of want to take out the aircraft. Okay, he's coming in again. Let's check on the map where he is. He's circling round. You can see him there. Now I think as he's going to come in to do another bombing run, I think I'm going to drift to the port side, just so his line of attack is off. He's got him. Weber's got him. He's going down. That is fantastic. Let's follow him in. Okay, let's report that we have shot that down. We haven't have we got time to stop and check that out? I mean, I'd like to, but we are in pursuit of this convoy, and I think we should get back to that. But that's our first action so far. Weber did fantastically on the flak guns, and we've got our first kill, if you like. Not an expected kill for a U-boat, but a kill nonetheless. So we're going to continue to chase down this convoy and see where we get to. Okay guys, we're jumping back in here. We have had another aircraft sighting. We are so close to the convoy that we're chasing. However, we have been spotted again. Weber's heading for the gun. We're going to report that. We're also just going to quickly change our direction because I can see him coming in right in front of us. That could be enough. We'll instruct him to target them. Good God, that's going to be close. Okay, we got away with that one. Just about. And we sailed into those. So again, it's showing as a unknown aircraft, but I believe that is another Sunderland. Now Weber should be firing at this now. You can see we're getting some hits, but the Sunderland is lining up for another attack. It looks like it's trying to come in on the side of us. Will it be able to? It might be coming on head on. Give us a smaller profile for them to hit. Okay, come on, Weber. I mean, why I'm being silly here. I mean, we have literally an anti-aircraft cannon on the front, the Flak 88, which was the anti-aircraft weapon that the Germans actually in North Africa turned on tanks as a desperate last measure, and discovered how effective it was. So we are getting on the Flak cannon. I assume that could be used against the aircraft. Fantastic. Again, I don't know what the accuracy is like. There's a repair that I wasn't aware happened. Being completed. Okay, so now we have more guns on this Sunderland. I imagine one 88 round hitting would be enough to take this out. I don't intend to hit surface craft with 88s. I mean, that's kind of a last resort, so I don't mind using them up on this. And the Sunderland is nearly down. Hopefully if we can keep this pressure up, he won't be able to get another attack running. But I do wonder how much this has alerted the convoy we're tracking. And he's going down. Let's report that and carry on. Okay, it looks like that Sunderland was able to splash down, so hopefully no crew casualties. We're not in this to kill people, we're in this to disable their ships. And unfortunately casualties are a byproduct of that, but where it can be avoided we will. So, we've shot down that aircraft. God knows if they've actually sent any radio signals to this convoy. However, I think it's time that we go and intercept that. So we're going to move closer and we'll jump back in when we're there.